Well, welcome back to part 3. I'm all prepared for the mass disappointment. Good start. We've got power. Right. Let's get they even supply a little tool. Which falls on the floor. Oh, good start. The drill, and my pot of 20 discs, and I've got 20 in another pot. Alright, so I'll take the little screw out of the mandrel. I noticed something I've forgotten, which is my glasses. Never mind. I hope I don't have to change these very often. It's going to be a long video. Just notice there's 2 washers on the little screw. I'm assuming they're never going to work. I put 1 washer either side of the disc. I don't know if you have to, but I have. Put it on the mandrel. Do it up tight. There's a button here which locks the tool. Oh crap, look. See? Flaming heck. First disc down. And I haven't even started. Jesus. Alright, disc number 2. Well, I wasn't wrong about the disc, was I? I have cut something. And how long did that disc last? I mean, I could see it going down. It's like it was made of chocolate. And that won't undo. I'm starting to get that feeling, you know, that feeling of dread, and I know why I've put it off so long. So I think you can see basically how it's going so far. Anyone who thought this was going to happen, well, you can pat yourself on the back and say, well, I knew that was going to happen. And away we go again. Oh. Not only did the disc fall off, as you saw, but the mandrel did as well. I don't know where it went. Oh, there it is. Well, what I'm going to do now is use one of the big discs. With my thoughts there being, well, they're a bit bigger, so they might last longer, simply because they have a bigger diameter. I have a feeling there may be part 4. Right, I'm not going to, oh. If I'm doing something wrong, can you please put it in the comments? I can't honestly see what I can do wrong here, other than starting it in the first place. Do you know, I don't know how the mandrel fell out. Well, it flew out. I have a horrible feeling that the phone cut out at that point. Well, the big discs are definitely better than the small discs. Reserve the small ones for cutting chocolate. If you've got a cake to decorate or something like that, it'd be really useful. Well, as you can see, that's not working very well, is it? But it is opening up. I do feel like it's working. So that's 4 small discs which lasted seconds and then just blew up. 1 large one which was actually doing all right. So gauge from that what you will. I'm hoping this is going to split. Gonna go and find something bigger wedge than a screwdriver. So I'll pause the video. Look what I found. Now that is way too useful to be one of my dad's. That has to be one of my granddad's. I'm hoping that'll do the trick. Well, it's going to do something, isn't it? Oh, bloody drill falling. Hopeless. Well, I think you can see that. Pretty mullered now, isn't it? And it still won't unscrew. Jesus wept. Well, there's only one thing for it, and it keeps smacking it. If this drill works off this, I'll be shocked. If this doesn't highlight those other videos that we've all seen where they just off, on, 2 minutes later the bloody thing's back together. Well, look, it's split all the way down here, this side, where I hadn't cut. Now my battery's running low. I don't know. Now, I've added to my drill. I can't even get that out. Yes, got it. Maybe a nut splitter would have been a better idea. Although somehow, I don't know what, these must be, well I don't know, but they should make space rockets out of it, shouldn't they? It's getting dangerous now. On the plus side, I do the tool, the grinder is actually alright. Right, Christ, that's hot now. Has anybody found one of these things ever to be useful? Oh, it's gone. Now the video's going to cut out because I've got no battery. It's gone. Oh, I'm having to hurry up. Let's see if it'll unscrew now. Will it bollocks? Oh dear. Well, God almighty. I mean, you can't get much more off than that, can you? So, anyone would say on this planet, with half a brain, they'll undo now. Welcome back, my battery ran out, which I thought was then the best opportunity to abandon part 3, but I've got you here what I've removed. See all the thread? That is a third of the chuck, and it still won't undo. So I'm going to give it 24 hours, go back, cut another third off, and then split it with that wedge. It's getting... Well, the trouble is, it's gone way past the point where really I should have just said, right, I'm going to get a new drill. But I want this to be on YouTube as a full documentation of the hell it is to remove your chuck. I mean, look, you can see. And it still won't undo. So, like I say, remove more, grind more. The grinder, multi-tool, Teratech thingy, worked okay. I'm just up against it with the chuck, which was the same problem right from the beginning. Because I was so overconfident, as you know, I came out here, put it on my lap, got my screwdrivers, wanted to show you how to, do all that and unscrew it and pop a new one on. Done. Would have been a 5-minute video with no dramas. Instead, we now got part 4 coming up, which has to be the end. It's just horrific. So, at least if you see as well, if you watch all of them and don't fall asleep, you'll see that you could almost bypass, try a little bit of step 1, if you don't come undone. Assume you've got one like mine. You can then bypass part 2 definitely. Part 3, most of it. Just go to part 4, cut down every side. There's 3 segments to it basically. Just cut down there, whack it open, and it'll take you 10-20 minutes rather than 2 days. And I know what'll happen next. I'll get the thing off. I'll then come somewhere comfortable and show you popping the new one on, and it won't bloody fit, will it? I can already foresee that happening after this disaster. So I'm going to say cheerio for now. Part 3 is complete. Part 4, well, I keep saying it will be the end. Part 4 has to be the end, doesn't it? Because I've got a long way today. I've proved that the multi-tool actually is good. The small discs, keep them in their little box and forget they were ever in there. Use the bigger ones. The bigger ones which are about inch and a quarter across. Don't use the little ones because they were flying all over the place, falling off. Absolute waste of time. They were doing what I thought they would do, but then you can get a bit suspicious, can't you, when there are boxes of plenty of them in the kit. There are 5 small discs, 5 large discs, sorry. And they're good. I'm still on the first one. And I don't foresee me having to change that. But the small ones, well, they were just chocolate. Put them on, boom, gone. Horrendous. So I'll say cheerio.